Hi, good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining. We just had a brand new release of Dynamics AX, and what you'll see, what's very unique about this product line is they actually dropped the name, the year of the product. So they shifted to versioning, which alludes to a lot of things. Most likely, when Microsoft does things like this, it's an introduction to a cloud model. And that's one of the most exciting things about Dynamics AX. I'm not sure if everyone knows, but the mission statement of Microsoft is to empower every person and every organization on the planet to achieve more. And what they've done specifically with this solution is to align this product, this solution, this platform called Dynamics AX, perfectly aligned with their core objective, their mission. Be able to create more personal computing, reinvent productivity and business processes, and to build the intelligent cloud. By doing these things across all of their products, and now specifically across Dynamics AX, we're able to empower every person and every organization. Some of the things that changed dramatically in the solution Dynamics AX, there's a brand new logic that's being taken place, and it really is born in the cloud. When you think about a solution that's got the power of the Microsoft cloud, it allows you to have business anytime and anywhere. With those type of solutions, you're able to put other solutions in place that overlap this, such as the Lifecycle Services solution. What Lifecycle Services allows you to do is gives you a continuous life of your system. It provides monitoring ongoing of your solution based on support requirements, configuration requirements, performance, efficiency, and things like that that allow the partner that you're working with, as well as your system administrators of the solution, to be proactive rather than reactive to the environment. Once you have this access anywhere, anytime, and this continuous monitoring of your solution, you then look at the actual solution itself. And when you look at the proven business logic areas, which many operations have, whether or not it's the retail information, we like to say the front door to the back door. So it's how are things procured in your organization? How do you manage the supply? Are you a manufacturer? All the general finance and accounting and HR parts, as well as any of the extensions to it. Are you able to actually deploy proven business logic to your solution? This tool now encompasses end-to-end services within your organization. And obviously, when you have a tool like this that does things like I just mentioned, it's important to have an intelligent user interface. Doesn't matter how good a system is, if it's not usable for you to use, then you might as well not even be using the solution. So with the new interface that is now available with Dynamics AX, you have the ability to have a modern UI, user interface. You have Power BI built in. You have big data, integration platforms, and the exciting thing most of all is that it's available on any device, anywhere, anytime. So when you look at the new Dynamics AX, there are core areas of innovation. Again, it's about that experience. Are you a global company? Are you planning on going global? Like multi-language and multi-currency, as well as multiple warehouses throughout the United States, the region, or even globally. This tool allows you to grow into a solution to meet those requirements. Using Azure cloud-based technology and a web-based client now, you have that ability to really have a solution that will grow with you. And because of the way that it's now deployed in the cloud, through the Azure cloud, you're able to continuously have updates throughout the cycle of the application. So what does that all mean? What's really exciting is it is a true web-based application now. Using HTML5, you have the ability to have any browser, any device, and have the same experience. What you're looking at now is the really cool, innovative UI, user interface, that is now very visually driven, very user-friendly, and has that feel of a website because it actually is a web-based browser application. The entire has been completely redesigned, and it's been redesigned to really align with that common theme that's going through the rest of the Office 365 Microsoft products across the platforms out there. So if you're familiar with using tools like CRM or tools like Power BI or even Word or Excel and other solutions like that, you have that ability to have a common interface across this platform, which is going to allow your employees to adopt to the solution better. One of the other fantastic solutions that Microsoft released recently is a tool called Power BI. Power BI is a visualization tool. It's a window into your data. It overlays all sorts of applications, Dynamics GP, Dynamics AX, Dynamics CRM, other SQL databases. But what's really cool about this solution and others you'll hear about later today is that there's now a seamless integration with Power BI. The dashboard that you log into as a user will actually go into your subscription of Power BI, look up the queries that you've already set, and have you be able to pull up very important KPIs about your business, key performance indicators that really will allow you to make future business decisions.
So what I'm going to do is start by touching on some fairly simple new enhancements that I think are very helpful and for which we are already seeing customers use and be very happy with. And I'm going to move on to some of the more robust enhancements that customers have been asking for and are now here. So I'll start with the guided user navigation. So this is the new user navigation is designed to increase and speed up user adoption and utilization of Dynamics CRM. And it does this by using guided tasks and prompts, very subtle but very effective. And these are reminders and hints given to new users that are role-based and contextual. And this makes onboarding new application users a lot quicker and easier. This feature is proving to be very helpful with the challenge companies often have with new software adoption by employees. Another new addition is the next generation CRM app for Outlook. So currently with the CRM app for Outlook, we use that with the Outlook client on our laptops. Now you're going to be able to use the CRM app on your mobile device and on the CRM web client. So basically this is a big step forward in mobility, and you'll be able to track in your CRM emails that you get on your mobile device and do a lot of the things you can currently do in the existing Outlook client, but on your mobile device. So another, not a big addition, but a new enhancement that we're getting great feedback on is the new enhanced Excel experience. And one of the features, one of the things you can now do in the CRM is from the CRM, you can export straight to Excel online and keep a link between that spreadsheet and the CRM. So what that means is now, let's say you're looking at a view of your accounts and you want to make some changes to the accounts in that view. Export to CRM online and make bulk updates in the spreadsheet in Excel like you would do with Excel, regular Excel, and then click one button. Now you can't see it real well on the slide, but that's a button that allows you to send all your updates straight to the CRM. So no more exporting, importing spreadsheets and experiencing some of the issues that a lot of customers used to have with that. This is exciting, and we're getting great feedback on this simple new capability. Now, one of the more robust changes that we've made is the new capability to handle field and project services. So now through the CRM, you can schedule, manage, and deliver on-site service, whether it be field technicians supporting multiple customers on a single day or consultants working on complex multi-day projects. With field service, you can match the requirements for service calls with available resources. You can set up and track end-to-end processes in the CRM that span from case management all the way through to work order completion. Now, project services enable you to handle complex multi-day engagements, or in other words, project management, and optimizes resourcing with intelligent skills-based. Now you have a very robust project management module in the CRM. On this slide we're looking at right now is a Gantt chart. I think anybody who has experience with project management has seen a Gantt chart before. You now have this capability in the CRM, fully automated. So portal solutions. This, it's another very robust capability in the CRM. The portal capabilities enable organizations to better connect with customers, partners, employees, and provide these groups with a more streamlined way to access information, assistance, and perform tasks. So what this means is now with CRM, you have the ability to create a portal or web page is directly integrated with or native to the CRM that customers or visitors can use. So of course you have control over what a customer or a visitor can see and do on the portal, but the portal gives you a way to collect customer input or visitor input and feedback and easily use this data throughout your CRM. A good example of what you might do with a portal would be to create a customer application form or an event application form. You can now do this from within the CRM using familiar commands and configuration tools. All right, moving on. Okay, now this is a very big and exciting new capability in the CRM. Enhanced intelligence capabilities. So this is kind of a mouthful. I'm gonna read a description of it real quick. I think it's so exciting. One reason why is because I think this is the next big step in automated marketing. So Microsoft has introduced 2 new machine learning scenarios for their social engagement module. These include adaptive learning and automated triage. Enables users to customize sentiment scoring models, and the system will learn from it to reach higher sentiment precision. And I'll kind of hit on what this is in a minute. But so intention analysis automatically detects customer intent based on the content of a social post. Automation rules or triage can create leads for sales reps or cases for customer issues reported on social media. So the reason I think this will become a very popular capability is because it really is the next big step in automated marketing. I think everybody on this call is familiar with what the CRM can currently do with email marketing. We can track who opens emails, We can track what links are clicked on. We can measure the effectiveness of one email template against another with A/B testing. We can set up and run complex email drip programs. We can score and reroute leads to salespeople based on the value of the lead, and even give the score in the CRM. But with adaptive learning and automated triage on social media, now we can listen for input from customers through social media. We can watch for specific things that customers might post in Facebook or LinkedIn or just about any online forum or social media. And we can craft a strategy or a response based on what we hear. So a simple example might be that we would set up in the CRM to listen for any time a customer or a person on social media posts something that indicates they might be interested in buying a product or a provide. So when that post is made, your CRM, via social listening, gets that information, and an automated task is created for a salesperson to follow up, to reach out to that person. This could be done for sales as well as for service issues. So if a customer complains about your service, a case and a task can be automatically created on the spot and routed to a customer service rep. So that was a mouthful, and I appreciate everybody for listening. And I want to remind everybody that we have packaged implementation programs that enable for quick and economical adoption, CRM adoption. Thank you, everybody.
Good morning, everyone. So over the past few versions, we've had a lot of great enhancements to the GP system. We've had advanced workflow that help process requisitions and purchase orders. That's expanded to sub-modules like sales and purchasing and general ledger. We allow for copy and paste for journal entries right into the GL from Excel. We've allowed for AP document attachments, and we've set up all in one for AP. That's recently came GP 2015 R2. You can see in the roadmap 2016 it makes enhancements for document viewer, for our web client, and for workflow specifically. Web client is part of Microsoft's focus. Over the past few years, Microsoft says cloud first, mobile first is there. And similar to Dynamics AX CRM, GP is on board. We've released web client about 2 versions back with 2013, and since then there's been some awesome enhancements, and 2016 is no different. Limitations for adoption for web client was it being written in a proprietary technology called Silverlight that had it stuck in Internet Explorer. Well, with the release of 2016, we've actually ported that over to HTML5, and that allows us to use any browser you wish, from Mozilla to Chrome to Safari. You can access GP right out of your browser. It also allows for devices outside of the normal workstation to access your GP system. So imagine you're on an Android tablet and you want to look at a journal entry, or you want to reference some customer information. You can log right into GP using the web suite that's now running on HTML5. I'm not sure if you guys experienced this yourself in using the system, but I've had customers come to me and give me some complaints about difficulty trying to track down inquiries for a specific customer or vendor, trying to find exactly which credit memo is applied for which sales invoice, and those difficulties were heard loud and clear from Microsoft. We've also had difficulties in budgeting. Budgeting is a huge aspect of trying to maintain our company's profitability, and the clunkiness that GP uses around budgets limits people's use of that functionality. It's kind of frustrating when you export one of those budget files and try to set it up, import it back in, you get errors and the budget doesn't come across. So there's limitations in trying to access budgets that create a lot of difficulty for users, as well as actually reporting on our data. SmartList is a great reporting tool. Being able to use SSRS and access data directly from SQL is another great reporting tool, but they were kind of difficult to capture the data that you need. And a lot of times it was difficult for users to go after the data that was critical for their business decisions. With that being said, Microsoft heard us loud and clear, and they made some important changes. In 2015 R2, they introduced all-in-one document view for accounts payable for purchasing that allowed you to go to one vendor record and easily look up all the pertaining documents for that record, be it invoices, credit memos, or payments. They've expanded that functionality in GP 2016 to sales and to inventory transactions. What you see on the screen is the sales all-in-one view, which allows you to select a customer and see all their orders, invoices, cash receipts, credit returns, and quotes. And you can easily drill into any one of those. It lets you jump right into the document inquiry window, and you can zoom to the distributions and application records from one central location. This was something that was missing for GP for years. You had to click through a number of inquiry windows and lookup boxes to get what you're looking for, and now it's all here in one place for you. Not shown on this screen is the inventory transaction all-in-one document view, which is similar. It allows you to select an item number and show you all the inventory transactions, all the purchase orders, and sales documents that are affecting those inventory levels for you. A really great feature for people who are trying to use the system as efficiently as possible. Regarding budgets, the limitations around budgets were the clunkiness of exporting our budget template, updating in Excel, and importing it back in. There's almost a guessing game of what data you needed to actually put in there, and you had to hope and pray and cross your fingers to make sure that the actual budget imported successfully. No more. There's a new tool called the Budget Exception Report that gives you clear guidance on any errors, any duplicate accounts, any missing information that the actual budget you're trying to import uses. This will allow various executive teams to not only use the budgeting tool more efficiently, but also set up multiple budgets so as to track different sets of data and assist in forecasting properly. Regarding business intelligence, so GP over the years has added a few tools for reporting. So we don't need just standard report writer reports anymore to gather our information. We have Management Reporter, we have SSRS, SmartList. One tool that brings data from various systems together very efficiently is Power BI. Power BI is now embedded directly into the home page and allows you to view data across your ERP system, across GP itself, and any other operational systems or sales systems that you might have. The beauty about Power BI is it is cloud-based, so you can access it from any web browser. A Gartner 2015 report actually has it comparable to Tableau in the business intelligence arena, and easier to deploy than Oracle or SAP. So it's a really great tool, and it's very inexpensive. Another aspect that's been worked on over the past few years is workflow directly into GP to help documents move along to the right people in your organization to address and administer them. At first, they were set up for purchase orders and requisitions. Then it expanded to other modules such as the general ledger and sales. And it's been worked on in 2016 even further to allow for additional enhancements. Some of those enhancements are reassignment notifications. So if you have a team member that's supposed to help out in this step, and they are actually moved to a step, that reassignment of their role will be notified to them via email. There's also enhancements around condition management to really help you control the workflow of the various aspects of your business. You can see the enhancements over the past few versions, and 2016 has dozens of enhancements. I've only gone over just a handful or so, but they're really powerful, and I think they're going to help you use the system a lot more efficiently. A few that I've not mentioned that are extremely powerful is smart list enhancements. You have the ability now to import and export your custom smart list designer smart lists from one installation to another. So that can help with people developing custom smart list reports and expanding BI functionality. It also allows GP 2016 allows for OData connectivity, which is a standardized API that allows for referencing data across multiple business intelligence tools. So let's say you're using another tool that you always wanted to have connect to GP, and it only ran with OData connections. In the past, you'd have to do a lot of extra work and buy some third-party tools to connect to your data. With 2016, you don't have to. You have a OData connectivity directly to your GP database.